threatening.
And Gurton with the lead.
It's Titans point.
No, hey, what a great crossing pattern. I tell you, finding himself all alone up the seam was Ryan Conley.
Shot and a goal. And the Titans are on the board.
Reckler. Oh, I tell you, she's a beast.
Up and running, and look at that.
He's in there.
Shot score! You can see it all setting up.
Sure could.
North sets it up, and a killer winner.
And here comes the Donna, all lined up. It's nothing but goal there, right there.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll watch it back on Nashua ETV.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rinkside here at the Conway Arena in Nashua, New Hampshire, home of both the Nashua North Sabre Titans and the South Pelham Kings. It's North-South for maybe the final time here on Monday, February 24 of 2025. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Tom, these two teams have met in a tournament format, regular season. South came out on top both times by a total of 8-1. You expect more of the same domination tonight?
I think you can never predict what to expect in this game. It's a rivalry game. You know, and don't forget, there's a lot more emotion for this one because now no one, knows for sure what next year is going to be. I'm pretty sure it'll be all Nashua. These kids that are playing each other will be teammates.
That was the big news.
A lot of them.
That's the big news you reported.
That's
the combining of the two schools in hockey.
Right, and that's the thing. But the problem is what happens to the Souhegan kids. From what I understand, they're still, talking to Kelly Braley, their athletic director, the middle of last week. She's still talking to the other programs about possible co-ops. So, I think that she wants to have it done by the end of the month, but you don't know as the captains are out there.
Is that speaking of the emotions that you just brought up, does that have something to do with that powwow over there?
No, I think the refs always talk to the captains. I think that's pretty much always a thing. They always talk to the captains before the game. They do it in just about every sport.
Do they give any advice about the comportment of players?
I'm sure that because it's a rivalry game, they had a little extra chat. But, we'll
17 seniors on senior night, Tom. We saw them.
A lot of seniors.
Yeah,
exactly. 1, 2, 3.
Honoring their parents before
5,
the game.
6, 7, 8, 9. South's got, South Pelham's got 10.
Yeah.
They need this game. All right. There's motivation for both, not just because of the rivalry. The Sabre Titans haven't won a game all year. They want to win.
Yeah.
Right? These guys to our right, the Kings, they're still barely alive for a possible tournament spot because this is one of maybe 3 games that they got. If they get those points for 3 wins, they can probably do some damage and move up the standings and possibly get in. I don't think they've been officially mathematically eliminated yet. There's all sorts of ratings and everything else. They've played some of their games against non-Division I teams as well. So they need this game just to stay alive. The Sabre Titans want to win this game because they need a win. So that's what it boils down to tonight.
So a must-win for playoff standings for South, a must-win for pride for North. Tom, the game you and I did a month ago, we saw the Sabre Titans goaltender, Dylan O'Neill, go down with an injury in the final seconds of the game. And you pointed out, you got 2 senior goaltenders to choose from over here. They announced Ethan Robinson will get the start for South. But on the other side, you got 1 goalie, and that's it.
Yeah, you've got Tony V, right?
Yeah.
And he's it. And I think, because Dylan suffered a concussion. He was okay. I mean, he didn't even spend the night in the hospital. He was fine. Even though they took him there, they brought him home. But the concussion is something that takes a while to get over with. Now we're going to have a player, Kyle Martell, on the guitar doing the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our active military and our veterans, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by Nashua North senior Kyle Martell.
Nashua's got talent in the person of Kyle Martell of the Nashua North team on guitar with the national anthem. Well done.
Yeah, very well done. You know, they do this before Riviera hockey games. They have a guitar player. It's not Martell, but it's somebody else who does it for the Riviera University games very often. I think just about every game I've done that they've covered that they've had a guitar player. I think the same person do the anthem. It's a nice way to do it.
Nice touch, yeah.
It has a spice. We had the touch of the military night the first time they played. This is the guitar, and of course now the history. This is a historic night.
Yeah, we had the special military uniforms that night. Remember how hard it was to read the numerals?
Was brutal.
But they're gone tonight. There's a very easy to read numbers back again with the regular uniforms.
The regular uniforms. We just don't have the governor here. That's the only thing, right?
Yeah. So in the Got Talent TV series, they give out the golden buzzer if somebody does exceptionally well. We'll see who's going to be leading at the buzzer of this one. There was only 30 seconds left in the last game a month ago. It was a 1-goal game. South was up 2-1. It was still hanging in the balance who was going to win.
It was John Collins, and I think this will be the same. We'll have to see. I'll be down there. I'll be back up before the end of the first period.
Hurry back. Tom King, great job as always. 15 minutes up on the board for the first period of play here on a Monday night in a jam-packed Conway Arena. John Collins alongside our cameraman Tim O'Neill and executive producer Pete Johnson as we go around the boards and into the North Zone to start the hockey game. On offense, South trying to set up a goal-scoring opportunity. The centering pass off of the stick of Brian Key finds its way all the way down the other end of the ice. A wrister from the point is stopped by Ethan Robinson. He'll cover up to prevent any kind of a rebound there. So, half a minute in, both teams have had opportunities in the other's end. Briefly, North has not won a game this season. The seniors on this team would, of course, love to go out on a high note, having lost to South Pelham twice already in 2025. Around the boards it goes, and off the netting. So it deflected upwards. As we play this, back to the regular season in the NHL, which saw a mid-season break for the Four Nations Classic, won by Canada on an overtime goal by Connor McDavid in that highly touted and very expensive championship game at the TD Garden. That is behind us, but a great day in hockey history. They'll play the Olympics next year. South works the puck out of the zone, laying a hit was Brian Keefe, but the Sabre Titans throwing the puck at the net. It hit the apron and went off the netting. So it's a face-off to the right of Ethan Robinson. Make that the left of Ethan Robinson. North looks pretty good here in the opening seconds. You would not be able to tell if you just walked into the arena which team has 4 wins, that'll be South in the dark uniforms, or which team has none, A lot of hard luck losses for the team in white, the Nashua North Saber Titans. A 2-on-1 partial, making it 3-on-1. The trailer who took the shot was Brendan Dowdy. He had a great opportunity there, and it may have been a save by Tony V for North. Anthony Venezia, the goaltender for the Saber Titans, looks sharp on that 3-on-1. And it's still scoreless as North desperately tries to work it out of the zone. They cannot. South was pinching in at the blue line and making life difficult for the Saber Titans defense. Cross ice pass, still in the defensive zone though, is North. They clear. Stopped at the blue line and shot right back in by Jevon Anson. Intercepting though with a full head of steam down ice. And the move on the defense doesn't go Christian Miller's way there. Good bid by number 7. There's a centering pass, goes right across the slot. Brody Seiss chases it down in the corner, gets it to the point, and South trying to clear. Puck on the stick of Daniel Byrne, one of the seniors who celebrated with his family before the game in his senior night contest. Backhanded to the red line and into the zone. A wrister finds its way to the left of the goal. Bid there by Andrew Byrne. It finds its way all the way to the point, and Byrne actually tracked down his own ricochet all the way around at the point. A big hit near side, and that might be a Brian Keefe trip with the skate. He got away with that. I think somebody glanced back at the referee to see if he caught that. Might have been called. It was not, as they let him play. That's clear. That could be icing unless it's right on goal, and it will be icing against North. They do get a line change. Of course, in high school hockey, they don't punish you for icing the puck by keeping the same unit on the ice, not letting them change up. That in high school, though, you can use it as a tool to get new personnel out there. So face-off to the left of Tony Venezia, won by South. They're going to wrist it into the far diagonal, knocked behind the net by Gavin Asamakopoulos, goes all the way around back to the point from where it came, and North now gains possession. Deflected. They've been having a little bit of trouble getting the puck out of their own end, is North, and I'm sure that's been a problem that's plagued them this season. It's the number one basic thing you got to do to avoid losses, be able to work the puck out of your own zone consistently well. Around the boards and cleared. Foot chase now. Christian Miller chasing down Brendan Dowdy. Dowdy, though, with a great head of steam all the way through the center ice. He's still got it. Brendan's going to shoot it, and it's a trickler, and it is in! Brendan Dowdy does his Bobby Orr act as he goes from one end of the ice to the other and slips it past Tony V for the game's first goal. Here's the replay. Nobody was stopping Brendan Dowdy. He went the distance. And he threw kind of a knuckler along the ice that was too tough to handle. It might have squirted 5-hole past Tony V, and South is up first in this senior night game in the final week of the 2025 season. While Brendan Dowdy was just flying like he was alone on the ice as he went through everybody. Unassisted goal. Wow. Having fun on the pond here in the opening 5 minutes of hockey. South on the board first. There's a snapshot from the point. It is blocked by the Saber Titans defense. And a heavy hit along the boards as Holland goes at it with Daniel Byrne. South shoots it to center ice and right back in off of the stick of Jared Gauthier. Around the net and flying, Broden Landensteiner, the captain of this South team, runs into traffic at the blue line, but he did work the puck into the Saber Titan zone. They work it out. Goes to mid-ice, chased down by Daniel Byrne, curling in his own zone. He gets it to the center ice, where it's received by Jake Dodge, loses it. Opportunity for South, the wrister saved by Tony V, as he's able to stop Andrew Byrne with a golden opportunity at the 10-minute mark remaining in the first period. That could have been a 2-0 Nashua South lead. We got our game's first penalty, a big wallop, and they're going to open up the South penalty box. It looks like charging against a headshot into the boards against the South Panthers. And to the box goes number 21, Brian Keefe, for the heavy and illegal hit, according to our game officials. So opportunity knocks for Nashua North as they trail in this one 1-0, but they do have the game's first power play now. After the penalty against Brian Keefe. North working it into the offensive zone. They shoot it just to the left of Ethan Robinson. Kept in at the point. Elbowing was the call against Brian Keefe, so I guess it was a take-your-pick infraction, and elbowing is the call. There's 90 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Nashua South, trying to preserve their 1-0 lead. South has a lot of teams in a situation like this. They're a threat to score a shorthanded goal as they're playing some catch in the zone, and skating the puck out and ragging it now is South's Brendan Dowdy. And Broden Landsteiner shoots at the length of the ice. Of course, no icing with the man in the box. Brendan Dowdy and Landsteiner killing all kinds of time off of this penalty. Holding on to it, Christian Miller got it to center ice before he got broken up. It's left sitting there for South. The wrister off the side of the net by Brendan Skelly. Had a great opportunity for the freshman. There's a tape-to-tape pass, breakaway shot, saved by Ethan Robinson. A great opportunity for North's Callan Cullity on a tape-to-tape pass from his own zone into South territory. Tremendous pass to spring him, but he really couldn't find the opening that he needed on Ethan Robinson. The South goaltender came out nicely to cut down the angle and take away a would-be goal from Nashua North. They win the face-off. They're keeping the puck in the zone. 25 seconds left to go in the penalty kill, and South nearly had a breakaway. Tony V's trying to clear it, but he puts it right on the stick of Andrew Byrne, who got a shot on goal out of it, which Tony V stopped. 10 seconds left to go in the power play for Nashua North. Pucks thrown around the boards and out. So a successful penalty kill by Nashua South, which also featured a couple of goal-scoring opportunities for the team while they were shorthanded. Best opportunity in that 2 minutes, though, belonged to North's Callan Cullity on a clear breakaway. And Ethan Robinson coming up with the save. Another penalty against South. They just got through killing one off, and to the box will go Caden Cruz. We'll have to await the announcement. It looked like it might have been a high sticking call, but South going right back on the penalty kill. North right back on the power play, trying to even this game as North trails 1-0. And South with another man in the box. Players shouldering each other at center ice. Brendan Skelly comes away with it and throws it right on goal. Save is made. Looked like a glove save by Anthony Venezia. Look at him there as he's been able to stop most of the shrapnel that's come his way since the opening faceoff. Faceoff taken in the Nashua North goal, and they just give it away. Not a careless pass by the Sabre Titans, and nearly a setup there for Brendan Dowdy and Brendan Skelly, who was lurking. It is, in fact, a high-sticking call against Caden Cruz, so there is 1:23 remaining in that. The wrister from the point is blocked by the shin guards of Broden Landsteiner. That shot makes its way through. But hanging on to this for the face-off is Ethan Robinson. Face-off to his right with exactly 7 minutes to go in the first period. North looking for that equalizer, but Ethan Robinson's been solid in goal. It's going to take something special to get it past him, it looks like. North trying to come up with that key shot. A self pass off the boards. Here comes Brendan Skelly. Avoids a check. He's still got the puck. As the defenseman hits the ice hard, he throws it off the rear apron of the net. Centering pass, high slot, wrister. What a save by Tony V on a challenging shot, shorthanded by South. They nearly went up 2-0. Not an easy save there for Venezia. South with another steal, but a giveaway. Callan Cullity with it, plays it off the boards. That would have been icing maybe, but the official, the referee, stopped the bank shot off the boards. So the pass that was intended for a teammate looked like it was going to go all the way into the zone for an icing, though. He's kind of fortunate that the referee stopped it. Here's Callan Cullity. He's holding on to it this time, trying to make his move on the defense. Mid-slot shot saved by Robinson. I don't know if that was quite on net, but a heavy crash into the boards by Callan Cullity. He is slow to get up, and they're going to call an injury timeout to check on Callan Cullity, who had a valiant effort there to score a goal for his team, but he's in a bit of strife. You can see him right there. He sets himself up pretty nice, but he lost the handle and hit the boards pretty hard. That right there reminded me a lot of the Brad Marchand crash into the boards in the Bruins' first game back after the Four Nations break. He went down at center ice and kind of crashed into the boards exactly like that. And it was not a pretty looking hit. He got up pretty dazed, did Marchand, and hopefully Callan Cullity will be able to get up and skate off the ice under his own power, but we're yet to see here. He is favoring his right leg, and that's not going to bode well for any return for Callan, a key player for the Sabre Titans, getting helped off the ice by his teammates. Currently, Brody Seiss on one side. And David Ramalho on the other side. So he's going to get looked at on the bench. It's his right leg he's favoring. I don't know if it's his knee. But Callan Cullity doesn't look like he's going to return to this game anytime soon. That fall into the boards occurring, or the timeout occurring at 5:46 to go in the first period. As you see, 3 seconds remain in the power play for North as they throw the puck right on net. Now, no time remaining on the power play as it is even strength. Tied up by Ethan Robinson at his right post. Noah Sewell and Ethan Robinson, the senior goalie duo for South. We saw Noah Sewell in the previous game and Ethan Robinson looking equally good here in the February tilt at the Conway. February 24 in the last week of the regular season. South in a must-win situation to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Must make it 3 wins in a row over their city rivals. There's a nice centering pass by North as they try to get a shot away out of it. Holding it in with a kick save at the blue line momentarily was North's Brian Keefe, but excuse me, that was Jared Gauthier, number 21 for North. North shoots it in. They're going to go get a line change as Christopher Holland throws it behind the net. Pass up the middle off the tape of the stick of Andrew Burns, so no icing as it goes behind the nets. North collecting it, trying to get out of the zone. Nice pass, a subtle backhanded pass that sets up Javin Anson. Anson is, though, broken up. His shot didn't make its way through. And puck finding its way up and down the ice into both offensive zones. There's a, what do we got? Some kind of an offside call, looks like. Face-off back in the North defensive zone. Just over 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Here at the Conway Arena in Nashua. There's a wrister through traffic and it's caught. Nicely handled by Anthony Venezia, and they'll redo the face-off to his left. South, number 9, Brendan Dowdy, who's got the game's only goal, nearly got a shot after he kind of passed the faceoff win to himself, but North intercepted. Now teams trading possession in North's defensive zone. Shot right back in by the Panthers as they battle for it at the blue line. Braden Thine, number 16, shoots it back in. That went off the helmet of Gavin Asimakopoulos, but he was unfazed. Shook it off, and then South retained possession. North intercepts at the red line. Backing up and circling backwards. Devin Anson, number 5, shoots it up ahead to Christian Miller. Miller trying to get over the line with possession. He has it. Christian Miller is broken up as he got double teamed by Broden Landsteiner. And Braden Thine, good defense at the blue line for the team in blue and black. Nashua South Pelham Kings. 4 wins on the season. North still looking for their first win. They came close in their rivalry game last month, 2-1 into the final minute before North pulled away. South pulled away with 2 late goals. Shot, goal! You could see that just laying there and taking full advantage. Brendan Skelly with a nice snapshot wrister. He went high to the right, just inside the post, and I don't think Anthony Venezia had a chance to even see it. You'll see that puck just sitting there in the mid-slot, and the only person to get there first close to it was Brendan Skelly, and he knew just what to do with it. He had a quadrant of the net staring at him open, and he sniped it. 2-0, South leads with 3:02 remaining in the first period. Heavy hits right underneath us, a couple of North players going down. South trying to make sure they don't get a penalty out of it, and 2 players jawing, just oblivious to the puck. Icing called against South, and a face-off to the left of Ethan Robinson. Goals by Brendan Dowdy and Brendan Skelly. A pair of Brendans putting South up 2-0, Tom King.
Yeah, first one, probably call it a soft goal. Looked like Tony V kind of lost sight of it. Went through in through his legs because he had it.
A trickle knuckler along the ice.
Right, tough one to trickle, then he just didn't have control of it. The other one, textbook. Takes the puck down left wing, right wing, goes all the way around, looks for the open man and puts it in. Look at this right here, another chance.
Venezia not able to save it. Shot!
The wide open net.
Just deflected
how
wide.
Did that miss? He had a wide open net.
It must have hit one of the North players, Tom. It was
unbelievable. He's right there. Landsteiner was right there.
The captain on senior night, he saw the net and somehow it went wrong on a ricochet. Brendan Dowdy again flying.
When it went, I thought it was a sure goal.
And Tony V not sure on that save. He did make a stick save. Dowdy using that speed to his advantage, Tom. Did his Bobby Orr act in that length of the ice.
And at the other end, Robinson with the breakaway save on the power play, towards the end of the power play.
Robinson's been solid in goal for South.
2 power plays for North Souhegan. They haven't been able to take advantage of it, which was the case the first time. They had a couple early chances in the power play. Oh, this is dangerous right here. He is lucky. Venezia takes it and deflects it. Suppose that thing just landed and rolled in.
Easily could have.
Easily could have.
You don't know. We use that blocker. It's got all kinds of angles on it.
Exactly. That's a tough ball.
There's
right
a
here,
giveaway,
turnover.
and it's looking for a second goal. Brendan Skelly had a great chance.
Nice save by Venezia right there.
Brendan Dowdy to Skelly again. Nope. Brendan Dowdy got the assist on that second goal, so he's got 2 points in this one.
This is the best.
And he's got the puck again.
Oh, here's
Brendan Dowdy, great move. Wrister. What a glove save by Tony V. Wow.
Going for that upper corner, and Tony V gets the glove out in front. Watch this. Here it is, right here. Here's the breakaway.
Great move by Dowdy.
Going for that upper corner, and he gets the glove right out in front.
That's like Bregman at the hot corner, man.
He'll be, mark my words, he's playing there.
Oh, yeah. I agree. That was a beautiful save by
Well, they needed
Anthony
it. They
Venezia.
cannot go into this period down 3-0.
Yeah.
And there's still plenty of time left for the Kings to get one more.
Trying to answer back.
Souhegan maybe to get one. Let's
Holland trying to squeeze through, but he gets pinched off by Braden Thine. Good check by the defenseman for South, and it's out of the zone.
Now, if you're South, if you're South Pelham, you just want to play defense right now, keep the puck away from them. And
Andrew Byrne
go
around the
into
boards.
2-0 lead.
That's Brian Keefe to the point. Wrister is blocked.
Yeah, so you have to be careful of the breakaway.
Andrew Byrne centering pass. Brendan Skelly. Wrister from a tough angle. Might have hit the side of a mast there. It sounded plastic.
Oh.
There's a good save through traffic by Venezia.
Why?
Bodies piling up behind the goal. That's two North players and covering up the
I'll tell you where
goaltender.
the bodies are. The bodies are right on top of Venezia, right?
Yeah, it has.
That is too deep penetration for that team to allow. They cannot allow the Kings to get in that deep. They've got to knock them off the puck.
They got to make some kind of an adjustment about getting the puck out of their own zone more efficiently. It's been a problem since the opening faceoff.
But also the ability for the Kings to get right down near the crease has been a problem, and it also have left men open for easy shots.
And the power play opportunities missed.
Well, 2 power play opportunities missed. South Pelham hasn't had a power play yet.
No.
They're due for one. So we'll see if, the Sabre Titans have had enough of a hard time 5-on-5. So you wonder what's going to happen if they're down a man.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We'll be back with the second period of this intra-city rivalry tilt. It's senior night. February 2025, North versus South. Still anybody's hockey game as we go to the second period on Nashua ETV. Welcome back to the Conway Arena in Nashua, New Hampshire, where we're getting ready for the second period. A 1-0 lead for Nashua South as Tom King and I, John Collins, looking at the schedule during the break and seeing that South's got 2 games remaining in the regular season, Tom.
Yeah, against 2 good teams. Winnicott Division II, Keene in Division I, and the problem is Winnicott, they beat them, they don't get the full points. They don't get as many points.
2-0, yes. Got the second goal. 2-0. Brendan Downey and Brendan Skelly.
That was the pretty goal. That was the pretty goal. That was a centering pass, one-timer in the slot, wide open. That's something that North Souhegan, their coverage, they can't allow that to happen, and they have to get back. So, good crowd on hand here tonight, the whole bit. The one thing I told you in between periods that you haven't seen too much of in this game. Open ice checking. A lot of checking in the corners. A lot of swiping at the puck. But nobody has, gone and taken the body too much in the middle of the ice. It hasn't happened in open ice. Usually that's a staple in this game.
Yeah,
and the reason I noticed it is, as a photographer, those are the shots you want to get,
Tom's covered a countless number of these rivalry games, so he would notice something like that its absence.
Now, that doesn't mean it won't happen in this period.
Yeah, right. The intensity level maybe a notch down, maybe from the last 2 meetings we saw this season so far. But the next goal will be a big one. It'll either be a big gap in favor of South or North will make a game out of it.
Tight game, right. One or the other.
So on the attack right away, just like they were in the first period, South won the faceoff and went into the offensive zone with it. the North able to work it out. Something they'll have to do a lot more of for success here. South back on the attack. Number 23 is Chase Stewart, one of the seniors who was honoring his parents on senior night before the game. North shoots it in, and face-off will be back in the North zone. They got called for icing. So face-off to the right of Tony Venezia, who has been under siege for most of the first period of this game. Came up with some really brilliant saves. The best one was that glove save on.
Yeah, he was done. They were dominating offensively, and that's part of the problem.
Brendan Doughty. Face off to the right. Andrew Byrne wins it for South, but North is able to clear. Yeah. Off the boards. Titans give it away. South back on the attack. Andrew Byrne shoots it in. Blocker save to the corner by Venezia. And beating everybody to the puck. Andrew Byrne to the point. Wrister went off the back of a teammate. And what we have, a cross-checking call.
Cross-check that knocked down a King. And it's going to be on North Souhegan, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you said, Tom, as we went into the break going after the first period, that the next penalty was due to be called against North. They had 2 power plays. They had no penalties called against them in the first period.
Right.
And, yeah. Now,
now Venezia, who is under pressure a lot, is really going to be under pressure if the Kings are able to get their power play in gear. They're doing a great job 5-on-5. Will they do it 5-on-4? You would have to think, right? So we'll have to see.
To the point, Andrew Byrne slides it across. Gavin Asimakopoulos with it on his stick. Quick backhander. Wrister is deflected wide, looked like off the stick of Andrew Byrne. Gavin Asimakopoulos to Brendan Doughty. Doughty setting up a screenshot. Looked like he wanted to throw it maybe through the legs.
He did, but he didn't have a good angle. He
shot
does there.
Goal! Brendan Doughty with his second goal of the game, using a screen to full effect. A power play goal for South. They go up 3-0.
Wow. We talked about shooting. He wanted to get between someone's legs. He didn't have to. Doughty, between 2 bodies, and got it in. Now the question was it tipped in front? That's the question.
Yeah, Tony V really didn't have the best look at that puck as it traveled, and it ended up in the back of the net. Just under 90 seconds into the second period, and South opens up a 3-0 lead. Around the boards and not out.
Number 18, Jake Dodge, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of penalty, 58 seconds of the second period. Dodge, 2 minutes cross-checking
Icing.
at 58 seconds.
Bill Thorpe reminding everybody whose fault it was that they got power play. Jake Dodge in the penalty box.
Doughty gets credit. No tip in front. Doughty all the way.
Doughty has figured in all 3 goals. He's got 2 goals and an assist. Gavin Asimakopoulos assisting on that one, the second goal by Doughty. Around the boards, North trying desperately to get it out. They can't. It's shot back in. Oh, they do now. And lifting it blue line to blue line where the Panthers collect. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Kellen Cullity, who was injured in the first period, Tom, he's back. He just shot.
What he did
was
was
that was number 5 or 2? I might be wrong.
2 that got hurt.
2 that got hurt. That was Jevin Anson that shot the puck, and I misspoke.
Yeah, he hurt himself, really. He didn't get a hit. He just skated full speed and crashed right into the boards.
Yeah, it reminded me, I said, of the Brad Marchand collision into the boards Saturday. Bruins' first game back after the Four Nations break. That guy finds its way all the way through traffic. That was a dangerous shot.
Yeah, the pucks are really finding their way to Tony V. He's attracting a lot of pucks, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's a little talk in front with the referees. Don't know what that was about. Didn't see any
I called him
and that's going to
misconduct.
be a penalty.
Did you see that?
Yes.
He put his hands on his hips afterwards because they were arguing the call, and he's going to get 10 minutes on top of the 2.
He should. You see him?
Yeah.
You don't want your players talking to referees like that.
You don't see that in hockey.
No, you don't want that.
And they don't tolerate
and now
it.
he's getting a misconduct.
Andrew Cullinane to the box for the North. And he might get 10 on top of the 2. He was arguing the minor penalty call, and he got hit with something else. Right there, you can see the referee did it again. The hands on the hips. Telling the coach exactly what transpired.
Right. No, that was not good. We saw it right here on ETV. You've got the camera angle. You can see the anger in Cullinane's, look.
Yeah.
And I knew. He kept going. And I said, the ref's not going to take much more of this. And sure enough, boom. I said, this can't happen.
Yeah, he warned him, get to the box, and he wouldn't. And there come the misconduct. Referee giving the bad news to Chris Zarlenga, the coach of Nashua North.
Yep. So a 2-minute penalty, and then I would imagine it's going to be a game misconduct.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I would think so. Right? Because
he's not leaving though. Yet.
He hasn't been kicked out. 10-minute penalty is a game misconduct. So that's a 10-minute. But he doesn't have to leave the ice. He's not kicked out of the game. I don't think. Don't know. If he is, he's gone, and that's it.
And the coaches are not liking what
they're not
what
liking
the
it because
follow.
they didn't see it. They didn't see it. We saw it close up. There's no way the player's going to get away with that.
Need another player? Is there no minor penalty?
I don't think there was a minor penalty. I don't know what the argument was that he was arguing about. But there was no minor penalty.
Oh, see, that was what the misconception was, even by the North players.
Right,
they needed to get 5 out there before we resumed.
So I don't understand what he was arguing about. But whatever it was, he shouldn't have been.
10-minute misconduct.
Period. That's it. 10-minute misconduct.
10-minute misconduct, but it does not make a power play.
Wow.
South Pelham. Now, why that is in hockey, I don't know. That should have been a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
And then a 10-minute misconduct.
For talking back to the ref.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Face off to the right. And Tony B has to put his glove down. He can't save it.
Right.
Shot over the goal.
In basketball, it's a technical foul. They're shooting free throws and you get possession, right?
Exactly. You get something to show for it.
Right, exactly.
And out of the zone. Daniel Byrne going back to fetch it. He's in a foot race with Jevin Anson. Anson gets his stick on it, curling. North needs a minor miracle here to get back in the game. And we have a cross-checking call.
They may get it.
Is that going against North?
Let's see.
I thought North had possession of the puck when they called it.
I think that was going to get against the Kings.
You're right.
It is. It's going against
They got
the
Kings open.
So you got a player mouthing off to the ref, but now you're not the one on the power play. The other team is.
Unbelievable. Daniel Byrne goes to the bench, cross-checking the call against South. As he cross-checked Jevin Anson out a little bit of a frustration there. Keeping it in the zone.
Nashua South penalty. Number 5.
Braden Dine.
2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of penalty, 3:25 in the second period.
And cleared by South.
Cross-checking at 3:25.
Puck found its way all the way down to Venezia.
Did you see that puck, the way he handled it? That puck almost slid in off his pad.
Dangerous.
It was loose in between his legs.
That would have been disaster.
You can't let that happen if you're a goaltender. Keep the puck in front of you with your stick.
North on the attack.
There's a
shot over the goal.
Right over the net.
Christian Miller was in front, Tom,
Miller
and somehow,
with a great chance.
I don't know if the defenseman got his stick on his stick, but just that was hard to do to get that puck up and over the net from that close in.
So we got 2 teams who missed wide open nets.
There's a move that South intercepts. Brendan Doughty looking for his hat trick.
Good penalty kill.
Yep, and eludes the defenseman. They're going to call icing. I don't think they should have. One right between his legs. But they call icing against the team on the power play.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I guess he's saying he doesn't have the ability to stop the puck.
Yeah, exactly.
Icing? Come on. Anyway, I digress. Face off to the right of Tony Venezia. His team's on the power play. They need to go down and score here to get back in this game, down 3-0. And here they come. Number 7 for North is Christian Miller across the blue line. Still has it. Christian Miller goes wide. Eludes the defenseman Andrew Byrne. Throws it not hard enough up the boards. Rescuing it is number 17, Brody Seiss. Back to the point. Sliding it across is Jared Gauthier. Wrister by Miller. Rebound through traffic. Blocked by Broden Landsteiner. Loose puck. Low slot and cleared by South. No, knocked down.
Robinson made a great save. Got it up in the air and managed to snag it.
A South player knocked it down out of the sky, it looked like, or was it North did that? North did that. And so the faceoff's back in their own zone. It was a player that knocked the puck down above his shoulder, and it was next played by a teammate. So just 6 seconds left in the power play for North. Another opportunity missed. They've had at least 4 power plays in this game, 3 or 4? 3, and they've come up empty to this point. 9:40 to go in the second period.
And they'll come up empty on this one because there's only 6 seconds left and it's down and the face-off is in the other team's zone.
And again, North needs to fully staff here before the face-off. Get 5 players out on the ice. I'm going to trade face-off takers as stepping in is Brody Seiss. South wins the draw. Deflected shot goes to the far boards. Circling is Callan Cullity. He is back after hitting the boards hard. Number 2 in front, cleared away.
It's good. Good to see.
It is good. Wrister deflected and out of the zone. South has it at the blue line, shooting it right back in and chasing in after it. Around the boards, Cullity got a little bit of a touch on it, was able to get it out of the zone.
He disrupted that whole offensive flow.
Good non-icing call there. And South out with some pace. Andrew Byrne over the blue line, checked off the puck. Callan Cullity gets it. Good defensive play, that time by number 19 for North, Christian Holland. But North still hasn't been able to get it out of the zone. South wrister from the point. Off the stick. Brian Keefe to the corner. Wrister misses the mark off to the right and just icing the puck. Blatantly icing it.
It is puck control right now by the South Pelham Kings. They are, if you talk to Jordan Sirocco after the game, I'm sure he will say we played our game because this is the game that he's wanted to see all year long. He got that game against Salem last Wednesday night. They knocked off Salem, which is an upper echelon team, in overtime on the road at the Ice Center in Salem, 5-4.
Great win.
That was a great win.
Yeah.
Probably their best win of the year if you ask him.
They put together back-to-back wins.
Well, they couldn't because they lost to Pinkerton.
And then they lost. Yeah, they had won the game before that though, right? And so
that was the Salem game.
Salem game, yes. In the corner, trying to work its way around the shot, and it's on goal. And seeing it and saving it was Venezia.
You know, the one thing is, there's not a lot of traffic in front of the goaltender here. Watch this. Puck goes out to the top, right? And there's the slap and the save by Venezia. And now Noah Sewell goes in goal. So they split the time. It's 7:58, right around split time. So now the other senior, Sewell, with the 3-0 lead, will be in net now for the Kings.
For the remainder on senior night, 2 really good goaltenders splitting the 15-minute second period after Ethan Robinson started and has pitched a shutout to this point.
And the puck finds Sewell right away.
Immediately.
It goes all the way down on its own from the blue line. No one touched it.
Yeah. The goalie numbers of all time, Tom, 1 and 30.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ethan Robinson, number 30, departs. Number 1, Noah Sewell is in there. Nifty move to get out of the zone with the puck for South's Gavin Asamakopoulos. He's going the distance. Makopoulos off the side of the net. A little bit of an optical illusion there.
Waited too long to shoot it.
Yeah, ran out of room on the bad angle. Puck pinned up against the boards. Possessing it is Daniel Burns still as he comes out of the crowd.
Watch out for a centering chance right here. You've got to make sure the man in front is covered.
And North did a good job of that as Kristen Miller was there to receive the pass from Byrne. Keeping it in, though, is South. And North finally, I spoke too soon. Then they get it out.
Now, that was an optimum time for the Kings to get a forward down low because that shot was a rebound waiting to happen. And Venezia, the puck went right off his pads and came out, but he snared it before anybody could get it because there was no one there to try to poke it in.
North just basically throwing the puck forward here, not really putting a lot of passes together offensively.
That's the problem. They just don't seem to have a flow offensively. It's one on
off the side of the goal. Shot goal! And again, the opportunist, Brendan Skelly, almost looked like a repeat of the goal that he scored earlier. It was just laying in the low slot.
Boy,
he came in and he sniped it.
That's a tough one. Watch the puck here. All right, it's right in front, and it's just sitting there, and Scully just gets a stick on it, puts it in.
4-0 Nashua South.
Could we see running time in this game in the third period? If it's a 6-goal lead, we will.
The goals piling up for South and North with almost no scoring chances.
Brendan Skelly, unassisted. Time to goal, 8:20 of the second period.
So
Unassisted at 8:20.
Dowdy and Skelly each with an unassisted goal in this game as part of their pairs, plural. 4-0, South leads on the two Brendan's goals. South going back for more. It's in the slot. Shot, saved by the left pad. Another save. Tony Venezia. Oh, what!
He is under fire. There's no doubt about it.
What a valiant effort to keep the score where it is.
There's the open ice hit, and there's a penalty.
Tripping.
Interference. It really is interference, but they're going to call trip.
He had the puck, though. He checked him off the puck.
He did have the puck. You're
Do
right.
we see this again?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Let's see the call.
That's not tripping. Watch him. He's going to tell him it's tripping. Yeah, he's calling it tripping. That was not tripping.
No.
That was just, here's the hit.
Here's the play. All right. The stick. The stick out in front is what the referee saw. His stick way out.
Well, he did hit him low with the hit.
He had the stick extended.
Yeah.
That is what the ref saw. That's why he called the penalty.
Do you think it was a trip?
I don't think the stick made. I don't think
I think made contact.
I think the body knocked him down more than the stick did.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's a fourth power play now for the Kings.
Number 16, Braden Stein.
Braden Dine in the box. 2 minutes for tripping against North. And South enjoying a power play as they look to add to their 4-0 lead here in the second period. 5:23 to go. And South shoots it in. Trying to keep it into the blue line. I get the vibe right now that South's trying not to run the score up. There's a nice shot from the point by the shorthanded Sabre Titans, forced to make a save.
I don't think you can get that vibe.
No.
No, I don't think that exists. I think they're being careful with the puck.
Okay.
They're also trying to kill off a penalty here, John.
Yeah, they are, but yeah, you're right. But
if you're a coach, you don't tell your team to do that. Because the game of hockey's too unpredictable.
Nah, you're right.
The other thing, too, is you have a chance to get it to running time in the third period. You don't want to lose that chance.
Yeah, they're killing
the
penalty.
Give up a goal.
Yep.
You got 2 more games left in the season. That saves your energy.
Yep, Kellen Cullity, great effort, throws it in front.
Never got the shot off.
Yeah. That's what you want, though. That's more of the pressure that North needs to come up with. Clean steal. Brendan Dowdy, one-on-one. Shot. Save! Tony Venezia.
He's got a great glove, doesn't he?
Second time he
Yep.
got Downey.
He got the glove on Downey.
Yeah.
That's the second time, one-on-one. Here it is, Downey coming down.
Great steal.
You're going to see it in a second. Here it is, the steal, the turnover. One-on-one shot and a high shot. Would it have gone in? Don't know, but it's a great save nonetheless.
I think so, Tom. I think it would have been just underneath the crossbar up in the corner.
14 seconds left in the power play, and you're going to see the Sabre Titans go 0 for 4 on the power play,
Yeah,
while
he
the
will.
Kings are 1 for 1.
Centering pass. Taken away by North. That was a
Blocked.
chance for Landsteiner, and his shot was blocked. 5-on-5 hockey here with 3:44 to go in the second period. North looking for their first goal. Partial 2-on-1. It taken away, and what do we got? Somebody behind the play is going to get called for hooking. Looks like Brendan Skelly's going to go to the box. The first mistake he's made tonight.
Is this the 5th Kings penalty? Wow. This is hard to believe.
Yeah.
They have been one of the more disciplined South Pelham teams I've seen all year. They've been able to stay out of the box, but not this time. If you would have asked me which team would have 5 penalties, I would have told you North Souhegan hands down.
Wristing it up in the netting. Everybody's happy for the netting after that clearing blast by Braden Thine for South. The faceoff will be back in his zone to the right of Noah Sewell on his senior night in his senior night game. South does have 2 more regular season games remaining.
South Pelham penalty, number 4, Brendan Skelly. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of penalty, 11:25 of the second period. Skelly, 2
Overskating the puck, but getting it back. Jake Dodge.
Whoa. That was very close. He almost intercepted that.
Christian Miller with it. Over the blue line. Cuts back in the middle. Miller shot. Oh, that was a good bid, but it was blocked by Landsteiner. He is hobbled by that vicious wrister. He took it for the team. Puck fought for behind the goal. 1:20 to go on the power play for North as they try to make the most of it. It's a great move by Christian Miller. He set himself up, but Landsteiner got in the way.
A good job by the Kings to keep that puck alive
Yeah.
and keep the clock ticking.
Landsteiner's
Not a lot
on
of
one
face-off.
leg right now, Tom. I think he wants to get off as they clear it.
He is getting
Oh,
off.
a sloppy play there. He almost gave it away. Venezia mishandled it, but not able to get the puck. He would have had an open net. Brian Keefe. Tape-to-tape pass. A little bit hard off the stick of Christian Miller. Bank pass goes outside the zone by North. And with 38 seconds left to go in the power play, South is in control. Off the boards and out. Defenseman Thomas Dratch.
Almost another steal.
Cullity, cross
Boy,
ice
tough time
pass.
for the Sabre Titans just to get in the flow of a power play. Did they get any shots off on this? I don't believe they did. 10 seconds left in the penalty.
Just the one that struck Landsteiner, Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, off the apron and ricochets out.
And that's it.
Another
0 for 5.
0 for 5 on the power
What do
play.
they call
North.
it in baseball? The golden sombrero. Here's a chance right
Yes.
here. No. Recovery by the Kings.
North intercepts the blue line.
118.
Squirting back, Brendan Skelly out of the box.
118 left in the period. Race for the puck. It'll be taken by South Pelham.
Yeah, Braden Thine able to get it out and to Brendan Skelly. No icing, says the ref. Fetched by North.
1 minute remaining in the period.
1 minute left in the second period.
There's a chance for a shot. They're going to try a backhand or no. They're going to look for the perfect shot. They may get it right here. Just wide.
Wrister wide by Braden Thine. Fielded over there. Daniel Byrne around the boards with it.
I'll tell you right now what the problem is for the team in white.
And another penalty is going to be called. This is against North. That looks like Stratch, Thomas Stratch, maybe
That
going
looked
to the
like another
box.
tripping call.
Yeah, he kind of tackled Daniel Byrne a little bit, and the officials saw it.
The Sabre Titans are not moving their feet. They were standing around in the zone,
Yeah.
not moving their feet. That's been the problem. They've got to move their feet. You talk to any hockey coach, they know you can skate, they know you can hit. Move your feet. Do not stand still. Keep moving.
34 seconds of power play time left for the South team. That's up 4-0. As they throw it around the boards, Brendan Skelly lost the handle on it and able to clear was North's Jared Gauthier. Good play. Brendan Doughty with it. 18 seconds left. Plays it off the glass, chases after it. North able to bank it out.
Goes as a shot on goal, right on,
Oh,
right
right.
on the goal.
Andrew Cullinane. Billiard shot. That's not icing, as it was. That's all the time we have in the second period, Tom. 2 more goals for South.
2 more goals, 1 on the power play, and they have survived somehow 5 penalties in this game.
Yeah.
1 more period left, potentially, of a rivalry. Here at the end of 2 periods of play, it is 4-0 in favor of South Pelham over North Souhegan. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the third period, about to begin here at the Conway Arena in Nashua, where if you're looking to find live coverage of upcoming North, South, and Bishop Girton games, you may want to know New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media. That's your go-to app. Nashua ETV, a proud member of the New Hampshire Coalition for Community Media. You can find it at www.nhccm.tv. That's where you can go and get the Nashua Community Media app. You can watch all the games. John Collins with Tom King as we get set for the third period underway here at the Conway. A commanding 4-0 lead.
Possibly the last time Nashua versus Nashua.
Yeah, the teams on course to combine for next season, as pouncing on the puck, Tony Venezia, as he's been forced to do all night long.
I talked to Lisa Gingras. She didn't have the same sense of history about this that maybe I had, because she's more focused on the seniors. She said it's about the seniors tonight, not about what's going to happen after this.
Yeah.
Now you talk to Kelly Braley, the AD at Souhegan. She did have a little sense of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because she knows Nashua may lose this game, and she's trying to find a place for her kids. Look at that one-timer in front, John. Another example of a player allowed to stand in front, and have a point-blank shot on Venezia.
And Venezia lost sight of the puck for a second there. He thought it might be underneath him. It was in the corner. South back on the attack. Brendan Doughty going the distance. He's looking for a hat trick. Both Doughty and Brendan Skelly, they get one more goal. They'll get hat tricks in this game. Those 4 goals scored by both Brendans, a pair each. Of course, North still looking for their first goal, along with their first win. They got a couple of games after this one to get it, but doesn't look too good in this one right now. Puck thrown off the side of the apron by Christian Miller. We got a penalty coming up again. And this is against North.
That's going to create a 2-man advantage for 6 seconds.
What's that? Is that?
If it is. Oh, wait a minute. The box is open on the other side. It's going to go against the Kings. It's going to go against Doughty.
Oh, it was against the Kings. I thought they had the puck.
Against Doughty.
So Doughty goes to the box. And the captain in there.
6th penalty. So power play for 154.
Yeah, I meant to mention that South started the period on the power play, and now it's even strength for a few seconds. For 6 seconds. Till North gets their man out of the box. Almost a breakaway. Brendan Skelly looking for 3, and he throws it over the net, chases after it.
Well, when you're in a situation like that, you know you're on the power play, you're rushing the shot because you want to get it off before the rest of the numbers come back down. So that's what happened with Dowdy. He rushed the shot and got it high.
Nashua South penalty number 3. Gordon Landsteiner. 2 minutes for roughing.
That was Landsteiner.
Roughing is the call on Landsteiner.
Yeah, the captain, Landsteiner, in the box.
121.
So power play, and that's a glove save by Noah Sewell. Goes to the backstop. Retrieved by North.
Do you see anybody in front of Sewell?
Nobody.
Anybody there? No.
There's nobody to pass to. Now they get
Now they drift one in, but they lose possession, and now we got a
Dowdy breakaway. Going for the hat trick. Saved by Venezia. He has stopped Brendan Dowdy 3 times with a couple of glove saves, and there a great sprawling pad save on a breakaway. Short-handed. Face off to the left to Tony V. So not what you want, Tom. You're on the power play, and the best chance to score belongs to the team that's short-handed.
Right, exactly.
There's Dowdy going to his right.
There it is right there. It goes to his right, but Venezia did a good job of cutting the angle down. So what Dowdy had to do is get the puck airlifted and get it up over him.
He read the move really well. You got a couple of signs next to you, Tom, for the seniors of South, who are going out on a high note here in this rivalry game.
John, you know my line. Every night at our age is senior night.
That's right. Yeah. So North has it. Kellen Cullity with it. Looking for somebody to pass to. Intercepted by South. Brian Keefe. There's an open ice hit. And
that was more like he skated right into him.
Yeah, he skated. Collision. Christian Miller over the blue line with some pace into the corner. Puts the brakes on. There you can see how many fans are here behind the glass. Pretty
4
full
seconds
house
left
here.
in the penalty. Now it's an even strength.
Yeah, another penalty kill successful for South.
That is amazing. 0 for 6 on the power play.
Pass out in front, and it goes all the way through to the red line. Nobody to receive it. In the mid slot, the low slot, the high slot. Nobody's in the middle of the ice for North to pass to. Hence no scoring opportunity. Christian Miller circling, shoots it off the boards, trying to bank it to Callan Cullity. He tripped and fell on his own as he went over the blue line. South a sandwich. A South sandwich loose puck that was hitting the ice was Brian Keefe, back on his feet. Around the boards, North taking all kinds of time to get the puck out. Now they do. Skating it out is Cullinane, shot gloved by Sewell, face off to his left.
Ladies and gentlemen, get all your 50-50 ticket sleeves this evening's lucky winner.
There's the.
Winning ticket is number 9.
Yep, we lost the replay.
9, 5, 4, 0. 969-540.
Face off in the south zone. North with the puck. Brody Seiss's shot does not make its way through. Broden Landsteiner banks it. There was a try for an open ice hit, and there's going to be an interference call.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan Soraka on his arms wide open. When that happens, when a coach does that, usually you think it's not going to happen, but this time it did. And now the Sabre Titans will be in the box, 10:24 to go. And a chance for the Kings to get a 5th goal on a power play.
Yeah, there was some bad intentions on that step-up hit, Tom. And
they're 1 out of 2 in the power play so far. North Souhegan 0 for 6.
South setting up on the power play. Cross diagonal pass. Andrew Byrne Goes Brendan Skelly. Doughty's on the near side here, calling for the puck, looking for his hat trick. Shoots it into the slot. Landsteiner was there. Braden Landsteiner, Broden circling, throws it to Brendan Skelly in the corner. Andrew Byrne with it. In the box formation, North on defense here on this penalty kill. Doughty, wrister, blocked. Taking it off the right kneecap, it looked like, was number 12 for North, Andrew Cullinane. Blocked that shot from Doughty.
Hold up the sign for the camera.
Tom orchestrating a photo shoot for the signage here at the Conway. Centering pass, Doughty, wrister, missed the left of the, we'll do it during the break if there's a whistle coming up here. Brendan Skelly in front, deflected, that was dangerous as it went off a skate of the North defenseman Jared Gauthier. Puck is going to trickle over the blue line.
Yep.
South comes to center ice to retrieve it. Doughty sprinting through the middle. One man to beat, gets broken up as he goes to the corner. Andrew Byrne able to keep it in. Good blind backhand pass to Skelly across the goal mouth. Wrister saved by Venezia, and he hangs on to the shot by Gavin Asimakopoulos.
He's the busiest player on the ice tonight, Tony Venezia.
Brian is my hero. There we go.
Good shot right there.
Brian Keefe, I would imagine, getting a shout out here on Nashua ETV in the break in the action on senior night. Centering pass, did find the tape of Broden Landsteiner, but he had his back to the goal. He retains possession, throws it behind the net. Brendan Skelly. Penalty kill is up, and the shot saved by Venezia. Wraparound. Landsteiner throws it in front, and saving the puck is Venezia. It went in on the deflection.
Wow.
Goal number 5. We'll have to see that again. I don't know.
That's another one that went underneath the goaltender, I think. Let's see it. There's the tip.
Oh,
second tip.
I think that's going to be a hat trick. Oh, no, that's Landsteiner, was it? We'll have to wait.
To wait for the announcement.
I thought it went off the stick of the player in the low slot, which would have been Landsteiner, and by the goaltender through traffic. Although, was it Brendan Skelly that was in the lead and taking credit over on the bench there in the handshakes?
That's usually who scored the goal.
That would be a hat trick if he got it.
For Skelly.
Number 22 is Bryce Stewart, freshman brother of Chase Stewart, who's playing in his senior night game tonight. Asimakopoulos got the credit. Cleared. Braden Dine has it. And another penalty coming up against the Sabre Titans. Cullinane going to the box. No argument this time. A high sticking call.
Oh, but the penalties are not of a physical nature. You notice that they really aren't. You know, they're just sloppy penalties.
Dare I say dirty?
No, they're not.
A few of them?
No, they're not. That's the thing. If they were physical, that's when they'd be
stick work,
dirty.
as I think.
It's stick work. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's my definition.
Yeah.
They tripping. We got 2 players in the box. They're not sure.
Not sure what that's about.
I thought I saw a high stick call, and now we see a tripping call. What do we have?
Are you kidding me?
2 players?
2 players, a 5-on-3.
2 players in the box?
Yep, 5-on-3.
And the same break in the action, you call 2 penalties? How do you do that? High stick and a trip? I've never seen that. Usually you pick one or the other, don't you?
5-on-3 here. Kings have a chance to send this to running time.
I am totally baffled by that.
I've been baffled by a lot of calls this year.
5-on-3.
The one thing I'm not baffled about is that misconduct. That was deserved.
No, yeah.
From what we saw on camera.
Yeah. So the team that's up 5-0 has a chance. Is it's going to be running time, Tom? Third period or no?
If they get a 6.
If they get a goal, yeah. Doughty.
Oh, he should have shot it.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah,
saved by Venezia, pops over the goal. South is on it. Just enjoying all kinds of space. Wrister blocked by number 18 for North. Did a good job getting in the way of that. Jake Dodge. Dodge pursuing the puck carrier all the way around. Doughty's shot rips one wide.
Doughty waited too long. He needed to one-time that shot.
And a fortuitous miss for North goes all the way down the other end of the ice.
These are, I mean, there's no like one's out in front of the other. They're all coming out at the same time. There's 42 seconds left on both.
Asimacopoulos with it, looking for his second.
North penalty, number 12, Andrew Cullinane, 2 minutes for slashing.
Slashing.
North penalty, number 17, Boys Ice, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 7:31 of the third period.
Wrister.
Cullinane for slashing, Ice for tripping.
Doughty, he's wide open.
Lost the handle twice.
Wide open.
And Dratch got a stick on it, but yeah, he was not able to clear. And here's Landsteiner, the one-timer.
Nice save by Venezia.
Yeah, he
got down with his blocker and his stick save.
Picked up on that shot coming off the one-timer.
Yeah, he did.
Wrister, Venezia hangs on, and the 5-on-3, Tom's almost up.
Yeah.
3 seconds to go in the dual penalty kill.
Good job to hang in there.
Yeah. It's a long shift for the power play unit for South, out there for the full 2 minutes, and only now coming off.
Yeah, they were on there the whole time, weren't they?
The two Brendans with the 2 goals each, Brendan Doughty and Brendan Skelly. Gavin Asimacopoulos with a goal, and Broden Landsteiner. Oh, excuse me, no, Landsteiner did not get credited with the goal. It was Asimacopoulos who got the 5th. Referees are talking something over here about maybe where the next face-off should be.
Could be.
So we have an official timeout for a moment. What do we got, a penalty? I'm going to go over and talk about the clock. It's weird. Kind of a funny break in the action here.
5:23 as we see it.
This might be a good time to talk about becoming a high school sports official, Tom. It's an easy call. Officiating allows you to continue to be a role model by demonstrating qualities such as impartiality, fairness, and courage. High school sports officials help protect the integrity of the games we love by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. To learn more about becoming a high school sports official, please visit www.nhiaa.org.
Well, there is a penalty.
Really?
Yeah.
Brody Seiss in the box.
Don't know what the call was. Don't tell me there's another one going in. There's another one going in.
If this is 2 5-on-3s in a row, I have seen it all.
Exactly.
What is this?
I have no clue. It is a 5-on-3.
It is a 5-on-3. I didn't even see one penalty, not about 2. What am I missing here? Unbelievable. Bill Thorpe has his hands full with those announcements in this game.
He's got to write them all down first.
Wow. Yeah.
That takes the most time.
What's this? They just put 2 players on the ice after they started 5-on-3. They didn't go to the...
And now they're
that
walking,
is so confusing.
Now they're walking off.
They let him out early? Oh, duh. Okay, it was the same 2 guys
same 2
from
guys.
the 5-on-3. They let him out a second
there
early.
We go. All right.
Oh, there was a problem with the
It was
clock.
really weird.
That was weird.
Yep, that was weird.
Yeah,
I was going to
okay.
say, there's no way.
That was strange.
Yeah, that was.
It's like, hey, they escaped from the penalty box. It's a jailbreak. But I don't know if 7 players could help North in this game. That's a goal!
Nice.
A wrister in the low slot from number 6, Caden Cruz.
It was a
Snipes one.
wrister that Venezia went up high to try to grab and just missed it. Here it is, right? Watch his glove side, right? You get the wide open look and he puts his glove up just a little too late and it goes by him.
Caden Cruz, class of 2027. Opportunist there, finds the puck on his stick, and he wasted no time for going top shelf.
And now everything goes. 4:41
Yep.
to play. They go all the way unless someone gets hurt or scores. Even if they score. Even on penalties.
All right.
So the only thing that's going to stop the clock is really going to be an injury.
Chipped out of the zone.
By number 21, Ryan Keefe.
Ryan Keefe.
Assisted by number 6, Hayden Cruz. Time of the goal, 10:19
That's not what we saw. We saw
for the third period. Keefe from Cruz at 10:19.
we saw Cruz wristed it to the top corner. I don't know if it was deflected up in the top corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're going to see it again.
Let's see it again.
We see number 6
There's 6 right at the top of your screen.
right there with the puck.
He's in the slot.
Oh, did he tip it in
He
front?
must have tipped it.
He
They
must
give
have
the tip
tipped it.
to Keefe
I didn't
down
think
low.
I really didn't think he touched it.
I
but-
don't think he did either.
Yeah, okay.
But they're going to get credit with him, so.
Could it be senior night goal?
No.
A
Hockey
senior
goal.
night gift? Wrister goes over the net. Sice's shot. .320 to go in the hockey game. And with it, Bryce Stewart throws it out. A freshman who will be playing with these North kids next season. Big hit in the corner.
Big hit. Good thing he got right back up. We haven't heard that many big hits tonight.
No. Stolen by North. Ripping a wrister off the back glass. Noah Sewell went out, almost covered it up. No need. South works it out of the zone quickly. Number 23 is Chase Stewart. He shoots it into the couple players. Now it's getting a little chippy.
Another penalty. Looks like, unless it was an offside.
Andrew Cullinane and Chase Stewart colliding almost after the whistle there. But apparently they
No penalty.
stay out of the box. Clock is running, you see,
Yep.
despite the whistle. Running time after a 6-0 lead scored by South. So on the season, Tom, running total through 2.5 games. There's a 2-on-1 developing there for North. It was 8-1 South coming into this, so it's 14-1 total. North's shot. Oh, that was a great chance to get there.
That's the best chance all night other than the breakaway earlier in the first period.
South clears.
Saved by Sewell.
Foot race. Jake Dodge loses it. Gets it back. Good pass up ahead. Cullinane tried to return it to Jake Dodge, but he's going to punch him.
Whoa!
Jake Dodge lost his control. Wow. He dropped the gloves, Tom, and started throwing punches. To the box.
Yep. Not good.
Yeah. Running time continues.
You don't get the
I don't know if we're going to play any more hockey. The running time. No, we're going to. This minute's going to go right down to the buzzer, the golden buzzer, to save everybody the trouble. 55 seconds left to go as they sort it out. It looked like a retaliation play by Jake Dodge, but I didn't see what he was retaliating for. against the South player who kind of didn't want any part of the fisticuffs.
The clock continues to run.
Yeah.
And I think the referees are just going to let it run.
It's going to run out on this rivalry, Tom.
That's it. Yep.
And can't we all be friends next season and be on the same team?
Well, Dodge won't be. He's the Souhegan kid.
He won't be. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's right. But there's the last 20 seconds are going to elapse here while the referees talk about paperwork as who's going to be credited with or discredited with fighting as the rivalry ends here at the Conway Arena in 2025. These two teams will probably combine next season as South calls it a game and celebrates with their fans on the near side right.
Number 18, Jake Lodge. 5-minute major.
Teams are lining up to shake hands.
Yep, for the last time.
And the officials are watching closely.
Most likely.
Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah.
Thanks to our crew. Dan Young on replays back in the studio. Great all night, all season long. Our executive producer, Pete Johnson, alongside. And, of course, our most valuable cameraman, Tim O'Neill, joining us. John Collins along with Tom King once again. And Dylan Smith on hand as well. Dylan Smith, excellent work as always. So a 6-0 decisive victory for Nashua High South as the hockey rivalry comes to a close for 2025 and maybe forever. I'm John Collins. Thank you for watching Nashua TV. Good night from the Conway, everybody.
Purple Panthers threatening.
And Girton with the lead.
It's Titans point.
No. Hey, what a great crossing pattern. I'll tell you, finding himself all alone up the seam was Ryan Conley.
Shot and a goal! And the Titans are on the board.
Reckler. Oh, I'll tell you, she's a beast.
Up and running, and look at that.
He's in there.
Shot score! You can see it all setting up.
You sure could.
North sets it up, and a kill, a winner.
And here comes the Donna, all lined up. It's nothing but gold there, right there.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll watch it back on Nashua ETV.